It's time to ask Andy anything. Would you like to talk about the Cavs getting their ass beat by the Magic in the preseason? Happy to talk about that. Who's got their PJ Walker jersey ready to go? Managerial guesses ready. Just ask me anything you want. We'll talk about whatever. Obviously, the big story dominating tonight is PJ Walker becoming the latest Cleveland Brown quarterback to be starting this Sunday, according to Josina Anderson. It is just a matter of time when they announce it. PJ Walker Masterclass. It should be exciting. Nick Dobbs will be at Browns 49ers, going to drink heavily. Bring flask. Halloween Logan, I'll be at the game. Good. We need you. Thoughts on Watson being out? He has to go out. He's not healthy. This has been another mess by the Browns. There's no cohesion in the Browns. They announced something. They're medically cleared. They're not medically cleared. It's clear that this is a mess. Back to the old Browns. It makes me very upset. But for right now, Watson's not healthy. He actually hasn't, he's practiced less since the bye week. I'm wishing you luck. Why didn't Sandy Alomar want to interview? 2H2425 is a good fan. Met him last year. He had no interest in becoming the manager. He wants to stay as bench coach and first base coach. Good to see you, TH. Do you feel like this has been blown out of proportion and Watson is just being smart here? I don't think it's being blown out of proportion about how the story's been handled. Meaning the Browns have not been clean about the story. If he's been medically cleared, why is he not practicing? Why did he miss the Ravens game? If he's really hurt, just say he's hurt and let's get him out of there. The Browns are acting goofy. They're acting goofy. It's a goofy story. We don't need goofy. We need wins. Email says, wasted $230 million. Email, always good to see you. Oh, good old Howard. Mr. Watson, can we get a refund? It's frustrating. There's no cohesion. None, Dominic, zero. In Berea, it's like a Kavorka. You drink it and everybody becomes stupid. There goes another season, sell the team. I don't think the season's over, but it hurts. It takes all the momentum out of the sales. And I want to see the Browns win this game. I don't want to hear this excuse. Well, we don't have Deshaun Watson. We didn't have Nick Chubb, so we shouldn't win. Beat the Niners. They're really good, but figure it out. I want to win. Do you think Watson is hurt worse than what the Browns are saying? Yes, I do. Again, during the Ravens broadcast on CBS, the CBS team announced he has a rotator cuff injury. Now it's coming up. He has a rotator cuff injury. Yet the Browns keep saying he's cleared. Weird. Why in the living hell are you wearing sunglasses at 9 p.m.? Brylo, you always wear your sunglasses at night, my friend. Good to see you. Best defense we have maybe ever, and we can't have a healthy QB. Very true. Spread open at 3.5. Now, it's 10. A. Peterson is 10 in certain books. 10. Sarbaugh also declined to interview for the job. Yes, I don't think that's his. I don't think that's his job to have. Beat Cato did the same thing to Baker. At least the DW is smart enough not to play. Yes, I agree with you. But the Browns have not handled injuries well in the past few years with these announcements. They're not clean announcements. It creates unnecessary drama. It just does. Cavs preseason, no one cares. Yeah, they're not. Look, the Cavs are playing at half speed. You can tell. The one observation I have is I really like Strus a lot. I think Strus is really good. I want to see more of Amani Bates. If you're going to go half speed, might as well put Amani Bates in there. What would the Browns' record be this year with Baker still quarterback? Oh, God. 9-8. I don't know. 2-2. Quarterback death is insanely bad. Yes, it is. Could very well be a trap game for San Francisco. Dominic, it is the definition of a trap game. Hopefully the Niners get trapped. LB Browns, one of my favorite fans. I never got the feeling that Watson is that committed to the Browns. LB Browns, you might be right. I'll say this. This has not been a fun week for Deshaun Watson. It's not been a fun week for Kevin Stefanski. It's been not a fun week for Andrew Berry. This looks like a pile of crap. And the storyline of this is goofy. If we had Josh Dobbs, would we be feeling this way? I mean, it's all this stuff. I'm tired of these weird, oh, he's healthy, he's not healthy. It's just all weird. All weird stuff. Sorry, guys. I will not be watching this game. I'll be all over it. I don't think he's actually hurt. I think he's playing terrible. Email, I actually do think he's hurt. I do. I think he really can't play. Johnny Mack would be an interesting hire. Cato, I'd like to see they give a chance to Donnie Baseball, Don Magley, and also Benji Guild. Johnny Mack would be interesting. How about that crowd, the Cavs game? Pretty good crowd. Not bad for preseason. Defense needs to show up. Oh, my gosh, Bo. Defense and Pierre Strong, Jerome Ford, Kareem Hunt. Time to lead let's go option. 3 running back set. Let's go. Baker will crash. I agree with you about TH1 24-25. I think he will crash at some point. I'd say it hasn't been fun. It has been a fun year and a half for Watson. No, Bo, no. Ben Ruff, man, needed Brissett at a minute. Yes, we did. Brissett would have gone a long way right now. So would Josh Dobbs. That Josh Dobbs trade looks terrible for Andrew Berry. The way Kevin Stefanski's handled Watson looks terrible. Stefanski has not handled Baker well. He's not handling Deshaun Watson well. Not good. I'm not a Stefanski guy. I like him as a person. I think he needs to go. Not a Stefanski guy. Sorry. Don't like to say that, as I don't like people to get people get fired, but Stefanski needs to go. He was committed to that $250 million fire coach. There we go. My heart aches for Njoku. I do too. I'm really sad to see such a terrible accident, and hopefully he'll be okay. Napoli, I don't see Napoli becoming the manager, but that'd be exciting. That'd be fun. Napoli would be fun. Watson would never sit because he's playing bad. He wants... Yeah, I agree with you, Chase, about that too. So I think he's a gamer. Don't turn the ball over and we'll be fine. K-Mac has been easier said than done. Love Don Magley. Yeah, I think Don Magley fit perfectly in Cleveland too. And Joko's burns are terrible. Yeah, they are so bad. By the way, it's good to see Myles Garrett playing. Can't wait for Jim Schwartz to coach. Boy, that would be fun. Charlie Plotner, Browns plus 10. I think it'll go up to 11 or 12. Will you be okay with Jim Harbaugh? Yes, I will. I think Jim Harbaugh will be a good NFL coach, actually. Yes. I think Harbaugh can coach. Harbaugh has led Michigan. He led Stanford. He coached the Niners to the Super Bowl. I'm all for Jim Harbaugh, actually. Current head coach in the league you think would fit well with the Browns? Who would fit well in with the Browns right now? Who's a current head coach? Jeez, I'm trying to be realistic as someone who might... if Pete Carroll ever wanted to leave Seattle, I think Pete Carroll would be a great fit. Older coach, but I think that'd be great. I think Pete Carroll... I would love to have Pete Carroll here. I would love to have Mike Tomlin here. Tomlin or Pete Carroll or John Harbaugh. I absolutely agree with about Stefanski. Had to listen to the stupid Kevin Stefanski show. Oh, my gosh. He is such a nice guy, but Stefanski's a terrible head coach. Sorry. He has not handled Baker well. He's not handling Watson well. He's not handling these situations well. I'm not happy about Kevin Stefanski. I love Stefanski at first, but I think he's analytic. Oh, he's analytic. He doesn't add anything to the defense and special teams. He's clearly an offensive coordinator. We've hired an offensive coordinator. We have 2 of them. World Series pick right now. I say, I'll be fair. I'll give it to the Rangers. I say Rangers, Phils. I think the Phillies own the Braves. Kevin's Pat Shurmur. That's a good comparison. We need a more aggressive coach who wants to start Kareem Hunt. Well, that's a given. I agree with you about that. We need Eric Bieniemy. Bieniemy would be a great hire. I would hire Bieniemy tomorrow. Someone who's got some toughness. Someone who doesn't mind speaking his thoughts and feelings. We need that here. We need some toughness. Where's the Browns' edge? It's all over the defense. Would love to see it on the offense. Offense has no edge. We're the playmakers. DiPodesta runs a team, specifically runs baseball managing. Yes, that is true. We are run by them. Give me Jim Caldwell. Mike Tomlin would be great. Tomlin would be great in Cleveland. It's too bad he coaches for the other team. Pete Carroll is old, but I think Carroll would be great here. I think Carroll's got years. I think Carroll can coach for another 5 years. Browns need to fit in with their head coach, not the other way around. I don't know if I understand the Fritz. Are you saying that they don't fit in with Stefanski? I wanted Dan Campbell. Boy, that was a miss. I go to Browns games at home. Stefanski never talks to the players. Yeah, I agree with you. There's no vibe with Stefanski and these players. None. There really hasn't been a coach that vibes with the players. Hugh Jackson didn't. Freddie Kitchens really didn't. Pettin didn't. Obviously, Shermer didn't. We need a coach who kind of vibes with the players. I agree with you. We need a Terry Francona-like presence. Kevin won't be on the good side this time either. I agree with you, Chase. I think his time here is running out. I think he's going to get canned by the end of the year. Sean McVay be great. Good coach. Coach Stan has no backbone. We need a tougher coach, period. Yeah, Coach Stefanski, again, I don't want to say this about a guy because he seems like a good person. Stefanski stinks. I have not seen it here. I don't get it. I don't get the Stefanski thing at all. I don't get it. Chud was good, but he didn't get a try. I mean, I hear you about Chud. Toledo guy, by the way, played for the University of Miami. Toledo kid. But yeah, he only got one season, and he was gone. That's fine. That's fair. Pettin, I didn't think was very good. Hugh Jackson stunk. Freddie Kitchens was awful. And Stefanski hasn't been good either. Butch Davis was okay. Mangini had one or two moments, but he wasn't very good at the end. All the hype in preseason, absolutely nothing when the season starts. Yes, agree with you. Pete Carroll might not be able to coach here long, but he would change the culture. Again, Chase, we need someone with a backbone. Again, someone mentioned Bieniemy. I wouldn't mind that, but I want a coach with experience. If John Harbaugh wants to ever leave Baltimore, come on down. That'd be a great hire. Great hire. Jimmy Harbaugh. I mean, he coaches from Michigan, but who cares? The guy can coach. Starts at the top with Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy Haslam does not have a good vibe right now. BK, I don't disagree. Out of the three teams, I'm very passionate about all three teams. The Browns drive me crazy. Cavs and Guardians have their moments too, but the Browns drive me crazy. Crazy. Give me Bill O'Brien. No, I don't know if I want Bill O'Brien. Schwartz, next Browns head coach. We'll see. It's possible. How much longer till Stefanski's gone? I say the end of the year. Give me Bill O'Brien. Boy, everybody wants Bill O'Brien. I'm not a big Bill O'Brien guy. Not a big Bill O'Brien guy. Some fans are stuck on the Stefanski. Yeah, I mean, he did a nice job during COVID. Again, Stefanski took him to the playoffs. I know he didn't coach in Pittsburgh, but he was the coach of the team. Head coach in title. But Stefanski, it's very repetitive. You just feel like you know where the season's going. You almost feel like, God, just fast forward and tell me when we get to 9-8, 8-9. They start 2-6, and he's gone before the end of the season. We'll see, BK. I don't think they're going to be that bad. The schedule gets a lot easier here after the Niners. But the Browns don't seem to have any. Again, for such an offensive-minded coach, offense has no sip. The Browns need to fit the head coach that has experience. You're right. Like Francona. Exactly. I don't know, Andy. I think we should just give up. Dominic, you can't give up. You can never give up. You must never give up. Fight, 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 fight. Same thing every year. Chase, that's what I do feel. I just feel like it's like Niners lost, beat the Colts, get blown out in Seattle. Something weird happens. We barely beat the Cardinals. I mean, I can see where it's going. Would you take Baker over Watson? Yes, but I don't love Baker. Sorry. Guardians offseason desires. Big bat, big bat, big bat. They should trade Shane Bieber and try to get a bat. Seattle isn't easy. Arizona beat Dallas. Yeah, I agree with you. He's a horrible play caller. I don't get his play calls at all. I don't get his coaching style. I agree with you, Tattoo Tony. I don't get it. I don't think his play calls are very good. I don't think he develops players. Baker, says Dominic. I don't miss Baker Mayfield. Sorry. How could you take Baker over Watson? Oh, what am I supposed to do? It's like a choice of what poison to take. And I don't like how Watson had all that baggage. I'm sorry. Again, talent-wise, it's not close, but, come on. I don't want Watson to have a lot of baggage coming in here. I'm upset. Yeah, hopefully Njoku's going to be okay. Hopefully Njoku's going to be okay. I feel so bad for him. It's a terrible accident. Terrible. Terrible, 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 terrible accident. All right, Buckeyes play this weekend. They play the Spoilermakers, but there will be no spoiler making happening this weekend. Purdue's not very good. I want to give a big shout out to my dad who turns 70 tomorrow. 7-0, Tom Billman. Cavs, again, they're not really playing full speed. They're not trying to. Magic are trying hard to win. Just need to sleep on this one, Andy. I guess so. Everyone needs to chill 3 and 4 more years. Oh, my gosh. What are you saying? Everyone needs to chill? 3 or 4 more years of this window. Start to freak out next year if it's like this. D. Blair, I don't know what you're referencing. I want the Browns to win now. The Browns are supposed to win now. Browns are a good team. Browns should be winning better. Thank you for everybody joining Ask Andy Anything. Have a good night. See y'all Saturday after Ohio State Purdue. And then the Browns Niners. Kelsey has over 100 yards receiving already. Good for Kelsey. Cleveland own.